city where the visitors, there's a lot of things to visit over there. And we will know the inside scoop right now with my friend Christopher. Hey, Christopher, welcome to
Hey,
the show.
Sean. Hey.
So it's Christopher James. And before he starts, let me just tell you, he's not only, he does real estate, he does a different kind of show, especially magic show for a long time. So in this video, he'll be better than me when he's speaking on the video. So I'm okay with that. So
I've done it a few times. I've done a few interviews a week. So
a week exactly. So Christopher, let's dig through about your city, Branson. The lifestyle. Who you see. How long are you living in Branson anyway?
I've been here. This is my 19th season of working here in Branson, and I had never heard of Branson, Missouri before I moved here.
See what he says right now. He said 19 season, not 19 years. So in Fort Lauderdale is different, but he's just a different culture over there. Okay, so tell me that when you say season, what is that like a tourist season? You see, a lot of tourists going there visiting. What time of the year?
Sure. Yeah, people don't know, but we only have about 10,000 people that live in Branson. That's it. There's 10,000 people that live here, but last year we had 7.5 million visitors that came. It's a completely different lifestyle here. Everybody that lives in Branson usually works 2 or 3 jobs because our season is primarily from April through the end of December. And then we all get 2 or 3 months off here. So everyone works like crazy because for 2 or 3 months, almost everyone in our town is unemployed.
So why does visitor come there? What to see? What attraction you guys have?
Sure. We have over 120 different shows here that go on. We had Andy Williams here for a long time doing his show like he used to do in the 70s on television. We have Yakov here, the Russian comedian. But we have 120 some shows. We have 3 huge lakes, including one of the biggest lakes in Missouri. It's 40,000 acres with 800 miles of shoreline. And then we have amusement parks. We have a huge convention center, so we get conventions here all the time. And we actually have more hotel rooms than anywhere else in the United States. We had 13,000 hotel rooms, which we figured it out one time. You could stay in a different hotel room for 40 some years every single night. You could be in a different room. So it's huge here.
Also, you guys have that vacation rental communities, isn't it?
Yeah, because of all of the visitors. It used to be about 5 or 6 years ago, most of the investors in the vacation rentals were local, but then other people started finding out about us, just like I did. And so a lot of my investors are from Kansas City, St. Louis, or even further away. I have a lot in Texas that purchase here and some in California too, because they know that our tourism is really high here compared to a lot of other cities. And the cost of purchasing here is a lot cheaper.
What price? So right now is 2023, it's month of May, so or it's actually June right now. So what kind of pricing we're looking at?
Well, it really depends on which community, because that's the weird thing about Branson is you could have a lake community and those houses and condos are well over $1 million.
Wow.
And then just 2 miles away, where it's more inland, we have our regular subdivisions around golf courses. Golfing is huge here. We have 14 or 15 golf courses. But around the golfing communities, you can get condos, 1-bedroom condos for around $150,000 and up, which just 3 years ago, those condos were around $60,000. So it's changed quite a bit in the last 3 or 4 years.
So that was a steal, $60,000, vacation rental. Wow.
But people know that they're going to make the money because our average here, according to the management companies that we have, is if you own a vacation rental, you can expect to make between about $15,000 to $20,000 a year gross per bedroom.
Wow.
So for every bedroom you have. So if you add a sofa bed, that's considered another bedroom on Airbnb pretty much. So, I mean, it's a pretty good return here.
So that's the tourist market. That's the, vacation rental business and all the stuff. So what about the families? What are the things they have, like a schooling or any other for the things for the families?
Well, our schooling is interesting here because they get a lot of the tax dollars, of course. Okay. And with 7.5 million people coming, our schools are pretty well funded. Not to mention we have some of the highest taxes for sales tax here. Yes. And so because of the tourism, But our schools are fantastic. The programs that they have, my kids go to school here, of course, and we have programs teaching them how to fly drones. We're really big into video production. My daughter's in a video production class, which teaches everything from green screening to editing. We have 3D printing classes because there's so many 3D printers in our school. They're very well funded here in this area. And my favorite part is that our bands and our orchestras are second to none, because the students that are in some of these bands are from families that perform here and have performed here for 50 years.
Wow.
So they've been playing instruments since they were 2 and 3 years old, and then they get to high school and they're asked to be in the band, and they're pretty good by that point after performing on stage for 10 years. So
definitely, it's a tourist area. So what about the food culture you guys have? Like, do you get all kind of food there?
No, we don't. That's we're starting to. We just had a French restaurant. I'm in downtown Branson. This is one of the main squares here right now that you can see behind me. It's considered historic Branson. So we have a lot of the family restaurants across the street here and stuff that people like to visit that have been here for 50 years and so on. And we're starting to get diversity. We just added food trucks in the last few years. So we're getting a lot of Venezuelan food and South American food, and we have a Mediterranean one and so on. So it's starting to change quite a bit, but that was always an issue a few years ago because I travel a lot. And when I moved here, it was pretty much all the same food everywhere, but it's changing quite a bit. So.
You see, like no more hot dogs only, So
there was a lot of fried foods here when I moved here, but we have a brand new French restaurant that just opened up last month, and we've been there a couple of times for that because it's French and real Italian food, not just spaghetti. So
so
we're getting some diversity, and we have a very diverse population, believe it or not, because they bring in workers from all over. We have the work program where they can come and work in Branson, and so I meet people. We have a bunch of people at my own show from Jamaica and from Dominican Republic and so on. So I get to meet a lot of people.
Okay. So, hey guys, I have to tell you guys something about Christopher. Where he's sitting right now is his own cafeteria. He just got, his family just got it. It's in the main square over there. So if you guys visiting Branson, definitely, visit him over there. So
it's a little unique. It's called Dice and Dine. It's our board game cafe. A lot of people don't know what that is, but we have all kinds of food here for the dining part. But then the unique thing is, I wish I could show you, we have 1,340 different board games here. Everything that you can imagine. We discovered a game yesterday I didn't know I had, that it says the playing time is 20 hours for it, all the way down to the old classics and stuff. So people come in with the families and they play board games, and they're right here in the historic part of Branson. So we have a policy where if you pay, you can come back in as much as you want for the day. And so they'll leave and go look at some of the old timey stores and stuff we have, and then come back in and play some more. And it's like a day's adventure for people, especially when it's raining. We get really busy when it's raining.
That's nice. I hope you're going to find Jumanji one day, digging through your board games.
Well, we found one up by the lake. It had a chain around it, and we're going to open it up this evening. So we're really excited about it. So
let's see what happens.
We keep hearing these drums.
That's funny. And also, tell me about your shows.
Yeah, well, that's another unique thing. We're the most unique show in Branson because we are on a paddle wheel boat, and it's the largest boat built for a landlocked lake. And it's huge. It's 2.5 million pounds. It's a 4-story paddle wheel boat, and it's really a paddle wheel boat. People think we have special motors and stuff. No, we use paddles. And so we have food, we have a show, and we cruise around that big lake I told you. It's called Table Rock Lake. And so we cruise around, and it's like a 3.5 hour experience for people. And so I get to do it about 500 times a year. I do shows on there because we do 2 or 3 shows a day. So
that's great. That's great. So it's a lot of nice traditional and entertaining. That I like that. It's just away from the crowd. Enjoy the time in the vacation. Nice place. A lot of nature for sure.
Oh yeah, we're well known for that. We have Bass Pro here. The owner of Bass Pro lives
Oh,
here, so he finances a lot of things. Tiger Woods has a golf course here now,
okay.
and a big thing that just happened in the last week was our amusement park called Silver Dollar City just got voted to be the top amusement park theme park in the United States by USA Today. So they just won this big award. So in fact, last night at my cafe, we had a group from Arizona. I said, "What brings you to Branson from Arizona?" And they said to see this theme park because it was named #1. So they came all the way from Arizona. They said it was like 17-hour drive
Wow.
just to ride the roller coasters. So,
Wow.
and they came to see us. So that's good.
That's good. That's good. So now, Christopher, tell me something about if someone want to visit Branson or buy an investment property or anything, maybe you want to move there. So how do they, contact you? Like your phone number, email, or website?
Well, I also have a television show here in Branson that tells people what to do. And so you can find me at voiceofbranson.com. That's me, the voiceofbranson.com. But if you're looking to buy it or just ask about our community, it's bransonhomesandcondos.com. So bransonhomesandcondos.com, or they can call me 417-230-5112. I get calls all day from people asking if we visit, what should we book ahead of time? What should we? So I've become like this tourism guide as well as the real estate agent.
Good.
So,
That's good. That's good. We
yeah.
are here to help, whatever it takes. Now, on a closing note, Christopher, you want to add something about your town?
Well, one of our biggest communities lately are people that want to retire and move someplace where we have a little bit of everything because they have the lakes and nature. As you mentioned, we have hiking trails that are miles and miles long. We have so many caves here that the retirement community loves to go caving and just walk through the caves. And so that has become huge here. I deal with a lot of retirees looking to move here because of the entertainment, the nature, and just our location, because we're so close to everything. You can be in the big cities, St. Louis and stuff, in just a few hours from here. So that's another community, not just families, not just investing. And a lot of people think of Branson as being for the older community exclusively, and that's changed a lot. In the summertime, we mostly see young families because they came here with their parents, with their grandparents. And so it's become a family tradition, something for everybody.
Yeah, something for everybody. And then, especially after COVID, they want to be close to the nature. They want to be kind of like the way the world is going. So, so noise out there, so much noise out there. So just taking a step back, let's go to Branson, enjoy the nature, enjoy the shows, enjoy the food. Hey, what else,
Right.
And it's affordable.
Yes, one of the most affordable you can imagine here. So you can almost be here for like a week and what it would cost to be at Disney just for a couple of days. So
yeah,
I love Disney, but it's very affordable for families that come in.
Very good. Thanks, Christopher. All those insights you gave, and then, hey guys, I'm going to put his number right here. So give him a call. Go to his website, YouTube. Just put what? Property Magician, Christopher.
The Property Magician. You can find me. So,
Magician, yes.
Well, it was good talking to you. Thanks, Sean.
You're welcome, Christopher. Thanks again for all those insight about brand.